Ever opened up your phone and wondered how that flat piece of glass and metal can do everything from video calls to mobile banking? Or why a tiny chip inside your car's dashboard costs more than the car itself? Here's the secret. It all comes down to one strange, magical material that's neither a conductor nor an insulator. That material is a semiconductor. Let's start with something simple. You probably remember from high school science that some materials conduct electricity really well, like copper wires in your wall. Those are conductors. And some materials block electricity completely, like the rubber coating around that wire. Those are insulators. So far, so good. But here's the thing. What if you need a material that can sometimes conduct electricity and sometimes block it? That's exactly what a semiconductor does. It's the ultimate middle child of the material world. And the most famous semiconductor of them all is silicon. Now, silicon isn't rare. It's actually the second most abundant element in the Earth's crust, right after oxygen. You find it in sand, rocks, even your window glass. But what makes silicon special is that with a little chemical tweaking, called doping, you can turn it into a switch. A tiny, microscopic switch that can turn on and off billions of times per second. Why does that matter? Because every single piece of digital electronics, your smartphone, laptop, smart TV, even your car's engine control unit, is built from billions of these switches. We call them transistors. And a chip is just a massive collection of transistors etched onto a tiny piece of silicon. Let me give you a concrete example an American or European viewer can relate to. Imagine you're driving a Tesla or a BMW. When you press the accelerator, you're not directly sending more power to the motor. Instead, you're sending a signal to a chip. That chip reads the position of your foot, checks the battery voltage, the temperature, and maybe even the traffic ahead using radar. Then it instantly decides to open or close thousands of transistors inside a power management chip, which finally tells the motor to draw more current. That entire chain, from your foot press to the car surging forward, happens in milliseconds. All because of switches made from the same material you'd find on a beach. Now here's what's interesting, and it's a common misconception. People often think semiconductors are just about computers. But they're everywhere. Your microwave has a chip. Your washing machine has a chip. Even a modern light bulb can have a tiny chip inside to make it dimmable and Wi-Fi connected. Without semiconductors, none of that smart stuff works. But let's clear up another big misunderstanding. When people hear semiconductor, they often think of a finished product you can hold in your hand, like a processor chip. That's not quite right. A semiconductor is the material itself, that middle child material I mentioned. What you hold in your hand is a chip, which is a complex structure built on top of a slice of that semiconductor material. So when you hear news about a semiconductor shortage, it doesn't mean we're running out of sand. It means there aren't enough factories making chips from that silicon fast enough to meet demand. So why should an investor care? Because the entire modern economy runs on these tiny switches. Every electric vehicle, every 5G tower, every data center running AI, they all need chips. And chips need semiconductors. So when Taiwan, which produces over 60% of the world's chips, has an election or a geopolitical tension, it's not just a local story. It affects the price of your next phone, your next car, and the stock of every tech company you might own. Next time, we'll get into the fascinating journey from sand to silicon, how that ordinary beach material gets transformed into the highly purified silicon wafers that become the foundation of every chip you use. Subscribe to Taiwan Tech Pulse for more Taiwan Tech 101.